a leader to trust and to help them succeed. Oh, let's ride some horses, that look in their eyes. So saddle me up and let's go for a ride.
Hey guys, thanks for tuning into this episode of Riding Horses. I'm out here today on Che. We're going to work the buffalo on her a little bit, but I wanted to bring you guys along and just kind of show you how we play around with these buffalo and get these young horses started, and kind of show you some of the turns we're after, kind of talk you through how we set this up, and probably more than anything, show you how patient we are just playing around with these buffalo, not trying to force things to happen, but trying to just let things happen. So let's get on over here to these buffalo and we'll kind of let you guys see what it looks like for us. So we got 5 buffalo out here. We've worked these buffalo enough to where they're not just trying to outrun us all the time. So being in an arena this size, they got a lot of room to run. So for us to just come out here and try to sort one off and make things happen, that's just going to put a lot of pressure on a young horse. So I really don't want these buffalo going much faster than what they're going right now at this point. So I'm going to just kind of walk through here. I'm just kind of walking at them, and I'm just kind of watching how things set up. Okay, I got these 2 coming off by themselves over here. So I'm going to go ahead and go with these 2. And I'll see if I can't get one of these sorted off here. I'll step right between them. That's going to push 17 back that way. I'm going to hold number 3 right here. All I'm going to try to do, guys, is set this up where I can get a couple turns here to where when this buffalo goes, before this horse turns, I want this mare to rock back. She's starting to rock back some on her own, but I'm still at a position where I'm helping her a lot. So I'll step up here to her. I've kind of got an idea where the other ones are, and that'll kind of tell me where this buffalo is going to pull to. Now, if I would step up past this buffalo this direction, she's probably going to turn back through here. Well, she started to turn before I even made that step, but if I opened the door for her and took that step now, would she go ahead and go on? This buffalo here is pretty quiet. I'm about going to have to step to her. Before I step to her, I want to rock this mare back. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and step up there again, see if that buffalo will go on her own. She started to go there, rock this mare back, and then I'll come through my turn there. Now I'm going to have a hold of my reins two-handed. I'm going to get my hands pretty wide. So when this buffalo makes that turn, my outside hand is going to have contact on that horse's side of that face. So if that horse tries to turn too quick, I can keep that horse from turning and I can get me a couple steps back. I don't want this mare thinking she's got to turn quick. Okay, that's why I'm not in such a hurry to go head that cow. I'll give her all the time she needs to catch up to that buffalo and get her stopped. At this point, I want her thinking rock back and then turn. I could step straight to this buffalo, but I'm going to go ahead and step kind of right up here towards the camera. That might open the door for this buffalo to turn to my left. And this is way outside this buffalo. I have got that opened way up. If that buffalo was pretty wild, she'd have done been gone. She's pretty tame and pretty quiet. She lets me step way outside there and just kind of wait on me. So there's times I'll just come up here and I'll just step way outside her a time or two. If she goes, great. If she doesn't, I'll just keep drawing this mare back. As I go, I'm getting a little bit closer to her here. There she went. Get me a couple steps. So she wants back to the herd. She's got an open door there to go in front of me. I'm going to go ahead and step up here in front of her and get way past her here. See if that'll open the door to get her to turn to my right. She's going to wait. I'm going to draw my horse back. I'm going to step up there again, but as I go, I'm going to get just a little bit closer to that buffalo. She started there, but she's not going very fast, so I'm just kind of drawing back here with her. If she would have committed right there, I would have gone ahead and let this horse turn. I'll step up here again. Now this time, I'll draw back and I'll let this horse come over to her. I'm going to stop here and draw back. Ride back up here. So you can kind of see my angle right here. As I ride up and I draw back, each time I'm going to get a little bit closer to this buffalo until pretty soon I'm close enough. It puts pressure on this buffalo, she'll go somewhere. But again, it's going to let me set this horse up from a parallel position where I could teach this horse how to draw back straight like this before she turns versus turning from a position where she's looking at that buffalo. I really like this little buffalo right here because she is so patient and quiet. Then she goes, then I'll go through just like that. So that buffalo really gives me some opportunity there to draw up there where the camera's behind us here. You guys will kind of be able to see me work closer to this buffalo here as I go. Get up here past her, draw back. I'll go up here past her. Again, I'm getting a little closer to her here, close enough she's gonna go. Usually when this buffalo does go, she doesn't go super fast where it's not too hard for me to get caught up there. Now I'm going to go ahead and come all the way around here a time or two on this side. And I'll step back up here. I'm going to step straight to her this time. I'm going to go on past her here, open that door there. There we go. That's what I wanted. I got over there far enough and waited on her, and that buffalo finally took off at a trot and had enough life to pull this horse through that turn and get me a little bit better turn there to the right. That's all I'm trying to set up, guys. I'm not trying to make this happen fast, okay? I'm just trying to figure out how to use what I've got. Think about the fundamentals that I'm trying to teach my horse. If you got a buffalo that'll be that kind to you, you can play around here a lot, drawing your horse's back and not have to be in a hurry. You can kind of see how I'm working closer here. A little bit closer. This is probably close enough she'll go this time. Now that right there felt really good because that time when that buffalo finally went, through that turn and I'm asking that mare to draw back, that mare was way more patient about the turn. She was backing up to me, and I didn't feel her trying to rush through that turn until I opened the door for her to turn. Okay, that's why I'm taking my time here, taking a lot of times to just draw this mare back and help her understand that's the first thing I want her to think about before she ever thinks about turning. So I play around at it slow like that, and I feel something like that happen. There was a time or two before that where I'm trying to draw her back and I could really feel her trying to turn and not just come back to me. That time she was drawn back to me really nice and waited for me to open the door for her to make that turn. So that's kind of what we're after here today. That'll kind of give you guys a glimpse into some of the stuff that we do here. If you guys are interested in maybe attending one of our clinics for 2021, maybe coming down here and playing around with our buffalo with us, you guys can go to kerrycoon.com for more information. Thank you so much for tuning in to this episode of Riding Horses.